Yeah, so when you shut down with the mixture, that means that or with the mags, that means that you're leaving fuel in the cylinders because we didn't lean the engine or we didn't lean it to shut it down. We didn't pull it to idle cutoff.
So to shut down every time you pull that out.
Right, and that will mean that the engine burns out any excess fuel that's in the cylinders. Now, the way our magnetos work is they basically have an impulse coupler that when working properly, will basically fire as long as with every rotation of the engine, it would fire if it's properly grounded, and basically that's how it kind of goes through a cycle. But if it's not properly grounded, it will fire even without the keys being in. So you could technically hand prop an aircraft without the keys being in. The keys shut down the ground. So the keys disconnect the circuit. But if the ground is broken, then the circuit's it's just constantly open, or constantly closed rather.
Right.
The keys open the circuit. If they weren't grounded, then it would always be closed. And if the circuit's all the way closed and there's fuel in the cylinders, which means the magnetos can work, if someone happened to have touched the prop, all you need to move it is a couple inches and it could technically fire over.
So always take the fuel away, because without fuel it's not going to
Exactly.
Okay. So I can't hear you in my right ear at all.
Check, check.
It's still out.
Check, check.
Still out. Yeah, I turned this knob. It's okay, I can still hear you here.
Alright, we'll keep an eye on that.
Alright, so after start, avionics are on, PFD, MFD are on. We already leaned, you already did the flaps, or you already did the after start. Okay,
I'm going to move forward a little bit just so we're not prop washing the hangar.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so radio frequencies are set.
122.8 on Unicom, ground 1.
Are we looking up here, not here? What's
both. This is COM 1, this is COM 2.
Okay, gotcha. Audio panel, this guy up here?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Weather information obtained.
8 Celsius, altimeter 3012 inches of mercury. Grants Pass Airport, automated weather observation 1523 Zulu. Wind 330 at 13 knots. Peak gust 19 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature 15 Celsius. Dew point 8 Celsius. Altimeter 3012 inches of mercury.
Alright, so that's spicy wind. 13 knots at gusting
automated
19.
weather observation 1524 Zulu.
So I'll be taking this takeoff, and then we'll head down to Medford and see how it looks down there.
Okay, sounds good. So flight instruments are set and checked. Is this where we do the...
Yep, this is where you'd want to put in that barometer. So click barrow at the bottom there. Up, or down, right there.
Oh, right
barrow.
here?
Yep, click that. 3012.
And click it again?
Yep. Also, you should start flying with a notepad or something so you can record the weather. Because that's definitely something you'll have to do.
Okay. I'm thinking about getting an iPad or something too. Would that be beneficial?
I think it's the way to go.
Alright. And I think I asked you before, do you need one with cellular or just a normal iPad work?
I use one with cellular. You get more information that way. You don't need that. It's just helpful when you get to instrument because then you can actually file a real flight plan from the airplane.
Gotcha. Okay. GPS position locked?
Yeah. We're good.
Okay. Flight plan set?
Not using one.
Not using a flight plan. Transponder is 12,000 or 1200 and altitude.
Yep.
All right, so so the before taxi continues to here, right? Okay, so
yeah, so
what's EBB?
That'd be our emergency battery, and we want it on normal.
Normal. Menu right knob, power settings.
Click menu. Up.
Where is it?
Up.
Oh, right here we go. Okay.
Now the knob under it. Go all the way down until it says battery. There we go. Click battery. Now that's going to run a 15-second test.
Okay. So verify 80% or more and then select external power or EXT power. What's
So we have 95% and we've got 14 volts. So we want to make sure that we have 12 volts or more, and we want to make sure that we have 80% or more, which we have both of. Now click external power. Here, and click menu. And go to reversion up here. And exfil. Alright, so now everything should be matching, which it is.
okay. And then do you just hit reversion again? Okay.
Now we just want to make sure our taxi area is nice and clear, which it does appear to be.
Looks clear, nobody on final.
We're going to get you some comms practice today going into Medford.
Oh geez.
Oh, you're going to be alright. Alright, taxi area clear, back check. Alright, so I'll release my brakes here, pull my power to idle, check my brakes. Alright, your controls, you'll kind of do the same, go up to about 1,000 RPM or 1,200 or something just so we start moving, then pull your power to idle and check your brakes. Awesome, your brakes work. Alright, your controls, let's go and taxi all the way down.
My controls.
Your controls. This does not need to be open.
Yeah, it's cold.
Yep.
Do I want the line center chest or over my right shoulder? To be centered.
Say that again?
When I'm taxiing, do I want the line like center or right?
Going off basically right between your legs.
Right between my legs, okay.
That confused the hell out of me. I thought you were talking about the seatbelt, and I was like,
What?
So pull the power to idle, and we'll make this turn. Maybe you need a little bit of brakes for it. Cool. Cool beans. Cool beans. On flight sim, I was landing a CJ here yesterday.
Oh yeah?
Tried to land a P-51 here and it didn't work so well.
P-51?
Yeah.
No?
I think I landed with the parking brakes on.
Oh.
It was a perfect stabilized approach too. I was pretty proud of myself.
Yeah. What do you, are you using a computer or a...
it was on an Xbox,
Xbox?
but
Gotcha.
with a yoke and such.
Nice. What kind of yoke did you get?
I don't, this is the one that we had here. Preston brought his Xbox in yesterday.
Gotcha. Nice. Alright, so aircraft is positioned for prop wash. Flight controls free and correct, so left, up, left, down, right, up, right, down. Elevator is free. Got good rudders.
Cool.
Alright, flight controls free and correct. Make sure we're gonna full rich. If we were above 3,000, we would lean it out, right? Throttle 1,700 RPM.
Yeah, we would go full rich regardless for a run-up.
For the run-up, full rich regardless? Okay. Okay, so we're going to check the magnetos. So we're going to go left mag, RPM drop, left mag out, back to both. We go to right mag, small RPM drop, right mag out, back to both. Engine instruments are all looking good in the green. Ammeter is reading positive. Flight instruments are set.
So we just want to check. So this is where I just do my secondary check. So airspeed is blue airspeed is 0 or blue over brown on our attitude. Within 100 feet of our field elevation. We are our magnetic compass is matched to our DG there, and our GPS makes sense, and our altimeter's on.
Carburetor heat is on. We want to have that on?
Yep, turn it on.
Okay.
See a slight drop in RPM, which we do.
Oh, that's right. We're checking to make sure that RPM drops.
Yep.
Okay, and then throttle 800.
No, I'll just pull it idle.
Pull it idle?
Yep. Make sure it runs idle with car feet on, which
Oh,
it does.
I skipped a line, that's
Yep.
why.
Now car feet off,
Car feet
and
off.
back to 1,000 RPM. And lean the mixture.
Is that enough?
Yep.
Okay. Flight plan open if required. We're not using one. Departure briefing.
So we'll do a left down on departure. We'll kind of do a little box climb. Yeah, let's do a box climb over the airport. I haven't done that in a long time. Actually, there's clouds behind there. We'll kind of go out to the practice area, get up to some altitude, and we'll cross over to Medford.
Okay. Emergency briefing.
Engine failure abnormality during our takeoff roll. We will.
We'll pull the throttle completely out, land on the runway
No,
ahead.
just during our takeoff roll before, if we haven't even rotated. So, like, say we get to 45 knots, and we notice a sudden loss in oil pressure.
Okay, so just take the throttle out and then just apply brakes to...
Yep. Now, let's say we have rotated, but there's runway remaining, and the engine quits.
Then we just land on the runway remaining in front of us.
Yep. Now, say we do that, and we're going too fast, and it looks like we're going to run off the runway.
Then we would pick a spot to land within 30 degrees of...
No. I mean, like, we've landed on the runway, but we're going too fast to use the brakes. And it looks like, well, we were trying to use the brakes, so we're still going too fast, and it looks like we're going to overrun the runway. Potentially starting a fire.
Make sure you pull the mixture all the way out.
Anything else?
Turn the magnetos off.
Anything else?
Turn the fuel selector to off.
Anything else? One more.
There's one more. Okay. So mixture out.
How is all this running?
Oh, with power. Power. Okay. So fuel, power. What was the other one?
Mags.
Mags. Okay. Yep. Because mags don't turn off with the master.
Exactly.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. And then if we were airborne, no runway, that's where you would land 30 degrees.
And that's definitely where we're shutting everything down.
Right. Pull the mixture, do that, turn the mags off, turn the master off, and...
Now, say we're above 700 feet.
If you're above 700 feet, you can make that 180
You can
turn.
consider making that 180 turn.
Okay. So still risk management, deciding
Definitely.
whether you're actually going to make that 180
Maybe there's some guy behind you who the second you get off the ground says, okay, Cessna blah blah blah, taking off. Now you're going, okay, I have an engine out, but this guy's already blasting down the runway.
Now you're forced to...
Are we going to go head on with him?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Probably not. No.
On a day like today where there's no one else out here? Probably.
No. Anything else for the emergency briefing?
No, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Run up checklist complete.
Sweet.
Alright. We're trim set for takeoff. Flaps we're not using any.
Yep.
Mixture we're not going to put full until we're entering the runway.
Awesome.
Transponder is 1200
Sweet.
altitude. Aircraft lights as required. Do you want to turn them all on?
They're all on already.
Oh, they're on already. Okay. PO heat, we're not using it. Doors are latched. Your window's open. You'll close that later.
Yep.
All right. Before takeoff checklist complete.
All right. I will taxis on up there, and we will get on out of here.
Your controls.
My controls. Grants Pass Cessna 9552 Hotel, holding short runway 31 for left down on departure. Grants Pass Cessna 9552 Hotel, taking active runway 31 for left down on departure. Pressure's green, temperature's green, fuel flows in the green. Fuel tanks are full, visually confirmed. Volts and amps look good. Release my brakes. And full power. Little right cross one here. And there's about 55 knots. I'll start my rotation. Grants Pass, that's 9552 Hotel, turning left cross on runway 31, Grants Pass. Yeah, it's a little gusty up here.
A little bit.
Altitude.
Grants Pass, 9552 Hotel, turning left downwind, runway 31, Grants Pass. Tell you one thing, Flight Sim wasn't very accurate with like the aircraft buildings and such, but who cares? But it was very accurate with the terrain.
It gets all that data from like Google.
You're right, exactly.
Bing.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Yeah, for the I think they fixed it now, but I was flying over Grants Pass High School, the football field.
Yeah.
There was a building smack dab right in the middle of it. I'm like, that's not there.
Yeah. All right, your controls.
My controls?
Yep. Your controls. Okay, let's turn out towards Copeland's Pond out there, and we will climb to we'll go to 7,500. We'll see if we can get some closed traffic down at Medford.
See if we can get what down in Medford?
Closed traffic. That'd be laps in the pattern.
'85 is good for, well, it was 85 when I was going to ask.
I would climb at like 74.
74 still? Okay.
And we're above 3,000 feet, so you'd want to slightly enrich in that mixture. That's a lot.
That's a lot?
Actually, no, that's all right. That's
Okay.
I would still, in this airplane, this mixture knob will twist. I would be in the habit of twisting during climbs, so about like that.
Okay.
Just
so you don't
it's a little
accidentally like
easier.
get a bump?
Like if I'm twisting and I'm twisting and I'm twisting and... Okay, now I hear that RPM starting to drop, so I'm gonna go, oh shit, alright, I'm gonna put that in a couple turns, and then we're fine right there. But when you just pull it, things happen very quickly.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Now, in the other aircraft, you can't twist it, it's just a straight pull out, so...
What altitude did you say we're going to?
7.5.
7.5.
Now climb with that hand on the throttle, and let's run that climb checklist.
Hands on the throttle?
Yeah, so like maybe kind of do one of these or holding a checklist with a finger over here.
Oh, on the throttle.
Yeah.
God. Okay, that's, okay.
You can either do either way, where one hand, like we're, like, let me see, like this. Where I've got the checklist like that. I'm reading it here, and then, okay, great. Or you could do it like that. I would probably do it like this. Easier to read when it's closer to you.
Gotcha. Alright, so flaps are up. We've leaned above 3,000. Aircraft lights are on. Engine gauges still looking good in the green.
Yep.
All right. Climb checklist complete.
Sweet. All right, let's start a left 360 and we'll continue our climb.
Left 360, continuing climb.
Nice little 10 to 15 degree turn.
What's that?
About 10 to 15 degree turn, yeah, about right there. Grand Spouse 9552 Hotel over Copeland Spawn 4,400, climbing 7,500. Grand Spouse. Doop 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 doop.
Kind of cool, and there's a little bit of clouds up here.
Sure is. Yeah, I love flying over clouds. How high above the clouds do we need to be?
What was that?
How high above the clouds do we need to be?
1,000 feet.
Good stuff. How far horizontally do we need to be from them?
2,000.
And let's do another 360.
360.
And while we're climbing, let's lean out that mixture a little more. Just a little bit. Yeah, it should be good. Let's keep that turn coming, or the climb coming. We want 7,500.
Oh, I don't know why I kept thinking of 5,500.
You're all good. Let's just keep on spiraling here until we get to that altitude.
Okay. $7,500. The height. Does that put us like above, like above everything?
Well, so we have our cardinal altitude, so we want, if we're going east, we want odd plus 500. If we're going to the west, we want even plus 500. So the closest odd plus 500 to 7,500 is 5,500, but since we have all these winds, I don't want to get tossed around going through the mountains, so I'd rather go up to 7,500 so we have at least 2 more thousand feet of separation from the tops of those mountains.
Gotcha.
Also, it's good practice just to get up higher. Beauty of altitude is that gives you wiggle room. If things go wrong, you have more time.
Right.
Time is key, as you could imagine. But it really is pretty when the clouds are super milky like this.
So fluffy.
Yep. I think you need them, right?
Yeah. So we're over here now, kind of southwest of the pond. Is that because of the wind drift, or? Yeah.
assuming you're always in a stable turn, or in a standard rate turn.
Right. I've hit 20 degrees a couple of times and
Now we call a standard rate turn a 2-minute turn, because if you're at a standard rate, it will take you 2 minutes to get all the way around the your DG. So a full 360 degree turn would be a 2-minute turn. A 1-minute turn would be 180 degrees.
Left downwind for 34.
So that's some instrument stuff when you get there.
Newport.
But you can also kind of get a sense for how long it'll take you to get around. Alright, since we're up here, why don't we try to tune and identify the Rogue Valley VOR. Now this is when it'd be good to have an iPad or a sectional chart or some kind of something on you so that you don't have to use mine. Not that I have a problem with you using mine, but on the check ride you definitely won't be able to do that. And
right.
we definitely want to teach you to have your tools available to you. So that's a Rogue Valley VOR.
113.6.
Yep. So we'd want that in navigation 1, which it already is. Now if we wanted to tune and identify that, how do you think we would do that?
So what was the question, sorry?
If we want to tune and identify that VOR, how do you think we would do that?
I have no idea.
So it's in nav 1, so we'd click nav 1.
Okay.
Now we're listening to nav 1, but right now it's just on the nav 1 frequency, we're not identifying it. So to identify it, we
Making sure that the Morse code is
right.
matches.
So let's see what it says. Cool. That is tuned and identified. Now, if we want to fly direct to that VOR, we go on VLOC, and then we take this guy, and we want to center up that needle with a, oh, there we go. All right, let's do a right turn 060, and we will fly inbound to that VOR. And we'll level off at 7,500 and do a cruise checklist. There you go. Don't be afraid of that power, you can bring it up.
Bring it back?
Yep. Because we're not going to cruise at 500 RPM, we're going to cruise at like 23, 24.
23, okay.
Cool, that's good there. And watch at altitude, you're 100 feet high.
We're just centering the green line,
Yep,
right?
so we want to track the needle, so we want to find an intercept heading. So maybe like 5 to 10 degrees off of 060, so like maybe 070, something like that. Yeah, that's perfect. And then we'll watch that line start to come in. And cruise checklist.
Throttle set.
Cool.
Mixture is leaned.
Cool.
Aircraft lights are on.
Okay.
Not using pitot heat.
Yep.
Engine gauges are all on the green.
Okay.
Yeah. What's the carb thing here? We need to pull that out. What does that come out? What RPM?
Carb temperature, that's fine.
Okay, gotcha. Carb heat comes at like 1500, right?
Anything below the green arc.
Oh, anything below the green arc.
Correct.
Okay, gotcha. All right. And so that's it for the cruise checklist?
Awesome, so cruise checklist complete. Now watch that altitude, we've descended about 1,000 feet, or 100 feet. So full power for climbs. Alright, there's your altitude. Pitch, power, trim. Pitch first, catch air altitude, power.
So pitch first, then power, and then
Trim. Yep.
back to 23.
Cool.
And
Alright, now when that needle starts getting a little closer, we'll start tracking that. Now let's go and pick up the weather for Medford since we're up here, and the weather frequency is 127.25, which is already down here, so you can just switch that over.
127.25,
Yep.
so just hit this guy?
Yep. Nope, one more time. Yep. Alright, now comm 2.
Clear. Yep.
Yeah, we're still out of range. We'll get a little closer. Try it again. La-di-da.
So when you're assigned a altitude, the tolerance is 100 feet plus or minus? Or not, you'd have to be right there?
Yeah, I would probably try to be right there, but yeah. 100 is the max that I think they will give you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, very important to hold airspeeds or altitudes and headings. And airspeeds if they tell you to do it.
Right.
Like right now we're at 85 knots. If I wanted to be at 95 knots, what would I do?
Well, if you wanted to maintain your altitude,
Maintain our altitude,
you'd want to
maintain our
add
heading.
power and pitch down a little bit.
Okay, let's do it. That'll probably take us a little past 95.
95?
Yeah, so maybe like, let's say 2400 RPM, or like 2450. That'd probably be a pretty good 95 knot. Yeah, let's see what it does. Alright, so now you're climbing a little bit, but we're right on our airspeed. What are some changes we might make?
To descend back to the altitude?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So just a little bit.
Reduce the...
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, let's try that. That should be a good power setting there. Now let's get back to 20 or 75. Let's turn about 5 degrees to the right, just to try to bring that arrow in, and that needle in. Yeah, let's see that. Now it should come in pretty quick for you.
A little hazy
Yeah.
out today.
Sure is. Look at that needle. It's starting to come in on you.
Oh. So that's where you can straighten that,
Yeah,
that
just
whole
a little
thing
bit.
out.
You just want to gradually move it in. There you go. And now you are identified and you are tracking a VOR inbound. Alright, now let's try the weather on comm 2.
Temperature 172.9er, Medford altimeter 3005. Approach runway 32 in use. Medford 5G NOTAM in effect. Taxiway Bravo, a non-movement area. Traffic management flow for Seattle Tacoma. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Juliet.
Juliet.
Medford Airport information, Juliet. Time 1553 Zulu weather, wind 320 at 5, visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 17, Medford altimeter 3005. IFR arrival, expect a visual approach, runway 32 in use. Medford 5G NOTAM in effect, taxiway Bravo, a non-movement area. traffic management flow for Seattle Tacoma. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Juliet.
Juliet. Now we want the Medford Tower, 119.4. Okay, now, flight plan, nope, Medford. Alright, now follow the GPS track.
I was say, wow, did I get way left of that line? Or?
So we went from from using VORs, or our VOR navigation system as our navigating instruments, and now we were using the GPS. So now we're tracking the GPS, and we can go between the two by going from VLOC to GPS.
Gotcha, okay. The center line is a little to the right, so go to the right a little bit?
Exactly.
Okay.
And in about 10 miles, we'll give them a call, and we'll say Cessna 9552 Hotel, inbound for we'll say Medford Tower, Cessna 9552 Hotel, inbound for runway 32 with Juliet.
So Medford Tower, Cessna 9552 Hotel, inbound for, did you say 32?
32.
32 for...
With Juliet.
With Juliet.
Juliet's ATIS code, 32 is the runway.
I went past the line.
Alright.
Is that too much?
I mean, I would probably get on it now. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so let's practice that call.
So Medford Tower, Cessna 9552 Hotel, inbound, or 10 miles inbound for 32.
Yep.
With Juliet.
Cool.
Medford Tower, Cessna 9552 Hotel, 10 miles. Do I have to say what direction?
Yeah, that'd be nice to give him that piece of information saying 10 miles from the west.
Okay, so Medford Tower, Cessna 9552 Hotel, 10 miles to the west, inbound for 32.
With
Juliet.
Sweet. Alright, you've got 1.6 miles till you make that call. And let's start a descent.
Start a descent?
Yep.
22?
No, we'll go to like 18.
18, okay. Gotta remember all these things.
Well, I mean, it's not really a thing to remember, it's just something below the green arc. That'll give you a nice little descent right.
Okay, gotcha.
And we'll go carpet on as we're below the green arc. And let's make that call.
So, Medford Tower, Cessna 9552 Hotel, 10 miles to the west, inbound for 32 with Juliet.
Perfect.
Cessna 9552 Hotel, Medford Tower, squawk 0324.
0324 for Cessna 9552 Hotel. Is that right?
Perfect.
Cessna 9552 Hotel, enter left traffic, runway 32, continue your descent, current wind 270 to 8.
Left traffic 32, 9552 Hotel.
Left traffic 32, 9552 Hotel.
Perfect. Let's slightly enrich in our mixture as we're descending here. Cool. And let's do that descent checklist. And also let's get back on course.
Yep. Wow, I deviated way off.
Yep.
Okay, descent's gonna be on the other side. So weather info, we obtained Juliet.
Yep.
Flight instruments are set.
ATIS, or the altimeter is 3005, so we'll hit Barrow, 3005.
pitot heat, we're not going to use it. Aircraft
Cool.
lights are on.
Awesome.
Make sure it's good for now.
Yep.
My ears are going crazy.
Yep.
Descent power we set. Carburetor heat is on. Engine instruments all looking good in the green.
Sweet.
Fuel selectors on both.
Cool.
Approach briefing.
We'll enter a left downwind for runway 32 and land on runway 32.
And then EFD 1000 MFD.
So do the revision thing, exfil it, and we just want to make sure that all works, and then we'll go back. You can do the revision again. Sweet.
A good tracker. Should I go left more?
Yeah, I would go a little left. And Medford Tower, Cessna 9552 Hotel. If you have availability, we'd like close traffic.
Cessna 9552 Hotel, no worries. Runway 32, cleared for the option and make left close traffic.
Clear for the option, runway 32, 9552 Hotel. Thanks a lot.
What are we descending to?
2,300, and when we cross 3,000 feet, or actually now we can just go make sure full ridge.
Good morning, Medford Tower. Citation 247 Whiskey Sierra is 12 and a half from the to the northeast, inbound for landing 32.
Citation 247 Whiskey Sierra, Medford Tower, roger, enter right traffic, runway 32, continue inbound.
Continue inbound, right traffic 327 Whiskey Sierra.
So about here, I'd probably go up to about 1,600 RPM just to slow the rate of descent. As I'm about, 1,000 feet above my descent point.
2,500 you said, right?
2,300.
300, okay. So many
And
numbers.
we'll go straight out towards the tower. Tower's kind of hard to see, it's a little shorty over there.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And about now I bring in a little more power just to again kind of stabilize that descent rate. And yes, there are a lot of numbers. Alright, now you're getting closer to your altitude, a little more power. More power. And right as we cross the freeway, we'll start our downwind, so the runway's 32, so we'll go opposite of that. We'll go a little past, and then we'll start our downwind.
Okay.
Yeah, about here. And catch at altitude, there's 2,300, so power back in. And carb heat off. We're converging a little bit.
Here's good.
Little to the left, or
Little
to the right,
left?
to the right, excuse me.
To the right? Okay.
Yep. Yeah, this is a good downwind.
Citation 247 Whiskey Sierra, number 2, follow Cessna 1 mile south. on the left base.
7 Whiskey Sierra is number 2, clear to land number 2, looking for the Cessna on the left base.
Alright, let's
So they're looking for us?
Yeah, prolet powered idle.
Idle?
Yep, and carpet on. Here, I'll do this just so we can...
Your control.
7 Whiskey Sierra, just continue on the downwind and report the traffic on site.
Are they coming from that direction?
Yep.
7 Whiskey Sierra, we'll continue downwind, looking for traffic.
Oh, right there.
Got him. And 9552 Hotel, how's that traffic in sight?
Altitude.
Station 247 Whiskey Sierra, your traffic's on a quarter-mile final, runway 32, clear to land.
Clear to land, site 32, 7 Whiskey Sierra.
Not exactly a stabilized approach, but whatever.
Bouncy.
Might be a far currency. Wow, grippy. Alright, we'll keep it going. Whatever. Alright, he said close traffic actually. We can be on the go here. Alright, that was my confusion. Anyway.
So when he says cleared for the option, you can basically
Go touch
depart
and
the
go.
runway.
Exactly.
Okay. The first time I've seen that runway from the front. I said that's the first time I've seen that runway from out of the front of a windshield. Said it like.
Oh, you never landed at Medford?
Huh?
We've never landed at Medford?
Uh-huh.
Oh, look at that. First class Delta.
Cessna 90552 Hotel, your choice, left or right traffic, left or right traffic, your choice.
Altitude.
Oh, we'll take the right 9552 Hotel. Alright, your controls.
My controls.
Your controls. Alright, so let's not do what I just did and make a really ugly, funky landing like that.
This is good for the crosswind.
Let's take a look. Alright, we're a little past what we would do for crosswind, so yeah, let's keep that turn going and we'll turn downwind.
And since we're in Delta, we don't have to be announced crosswind
Right,
days.
now you do want to be at 2,300 feet, and right now we're at 25.
Oh.
Power.
I don't know why I instinctively go for pitch first.
Well, no, it is pitch first, pitch power trim.
Pitch power trim, okay. 24, good for
23.
23.
Good downwind heading. And there's that jet, they've just landed. Alright, so let's run the before landing checklist.
Station 247 Whiskey Sierra, turn left Alpha 3 Alpha north end.
Seat belts are secure. Fuel selector is on
Alpha,
both.
Stay with you, 7 Whiskey.
Mixture is set.
Cessna
Below
9552 Hotel, runway 32, cleared for the option, continue in right traffic.
9552 Hotel, cleared for the option, runway 32, and we'll continue right traffic.
And then aircraft lights are as required.
Cool.
Before landing complete.
Awesome. Alright, so when we're about a beam of the numbers, so at that 45-degree angle from the numbers behind us, we will configure to land here. And by configuring, we'll go to about power 1500 RPM and flaps 10. And carb heat will be on. So almost, all right about now. 1500 RPM, carb heat on, flaps 10.
1, 2.
I might even do it one more second.
3. Okay.
Cool. Carb heat. Alright, turn inbound. And get that nose down, let's start descending here. And set your trim as necessary. And want to keep this turn coming till we can see the runway.
There it is.
Okay, let's roll our wings out. Awesome. Now we want to make an assessment. How do we feel? Do we feel like we're high or low?
I would say we're high, but I can't see the pappies.
Okay, that's fine. So we'll continue straight here until we can get on course. All right, now let's turn inbound. And we'll make a secondary assessment.
Yeah, we're high. 4 wide.
Okay. I'll bet you're going to be low.
Low?
Yep.
Oh, so those aren't
There's one
reliable
red.
if you're not straight at it?
There's 1 red. There's 2 red. And there's about to be 3 red in a second.
Not if I can help it.
There you go. Hey, perfect.
Now we're high.
All right, now let's track down. There you go. Let's ride this all the way in. A little less power, just ever so slightly. There you go. Right to the numbers. Drive to the numbers. A little more power. A little more power. All right, power idle. Cool. Keep it going straight. Awesome. A little more back pressure. A little more back pressure. Let's hold it right here. Hold it, hold it, hold it. More back pressure. More right rudder. Alright. Perfect. Alright, flaps up. Carb heat off. Trim for takeoff. And full power. Alright, there's 55. We can rotate. A little more right rudder. And get the nose down. We want BY. Awesome. Awesome, awesome.
Ooh.
Altitude.
Alright, you can turn that crosswind. A little more right rudder.
So when a low passer.
Romeo Foxtrot, Medford ground, runway 32, taxi via Alpha.
Alright. And you only on 23 on the pattern, so we're going to start our downwind and let's pull our power.
Altitude.
Alright, you're passing 2300. There you go.
That happens
Catch
so
up to
fast.
Yep, sure does. Alright, so the opposite heading is 140, so we want 140 on our DG.
A little bouncy.
And we're still climbing, so get the
System
nose down.
552 Hotel, runway 32, cleared for the option, continue in right traffic.
Cleared for the option, runway 32, continue right traffic.
Cleared for the option, right track.
Cleared for the option, right traffic, 9552 Hotel. Okay, we want that nose to come down. Let's get down on our altitude. Alright, and you're converging again. We want to be on that 140 heading.
Up.
Alright, since your power is already out, first off, we'd want to have the carb heat off. But since we're already at this point, this is fine. We can continue our descent and do flaps 10.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Altitude.
Alright, and let's turn inbound. Now on the down one, we'll do about 2 more seconds of flaps. Right here, or not the down one, the base.
Base.
Yep, excuse me.
1, 2.
Alright, now 1500 RPM. Cool.
Boeing 1 Tango Sierra, Medford ground, runway 32, taxi V Alpha.
Air straightens out a little bit.
Altitude.
Alright, now turn in. Alright, aim for those numbers. Use trim as necessary.
Air Tech 610, Medford ground, runway 32, taxi V Alpha.
Right towards the numbers. There you go. Bring a little bit of power if you start getting a little slow here. Alright, power idle. That nose down. A little bit of back pressure. Oop, not yet. Go. Keep it going straight. A little more right rudder, a little bit. There you go. Now that's a nice airplane. 737 DV.
Yeah.
Alright, carb heat off. Trim for takeoff and flaps up. Okay, and full power.
Airman 108 Romeo Foxtrot, Medford Tower, the Cessna heads in right, close traffic, runway 32, cleared for takeoff, wind light and variable.
You can start your crosswind now.
Crosswind now?
Yep. Just for that departing traffic behind us and little right rudder in that turn. There you go.
That was bumpy.
Yep.
Altitude.
Alright. And let's start that down one. I got a super high pitch attitude there, so yeah, there you go. Alright, we want to heading up about 140 and we want to catch 2,300 feet.
And Tower 1 Tango Sierra, be ready upon reaching.
Watch that altitude.
Altitude.
Pitch
Boeing 1
first.
Tango Sierra, Medford Tower, runway 32,
Pitch power
cleared for
trim. Pitch power
takeoff.
trim.
Clear for takeoff, number 1 Tango Sierra.
What's that?
Pitch power trim.
Pitch fair trim. Yeah. Fair trim.
Cessna 9552 Hotel, make a left 360.
Left left 360.
Left 360, 9552 Hotel.
Probably need a little more power.
A little more?
Yep.
So when they ask for a left 360, they're expecting that 360 is going to take about 2 minutes?
Ballpark, yeah.
Ballpark.
AirTax 610,
now
Medford
that
Tower,
traffic's
crossing
taking off.
turbulence, departing Boeing 737, runway 32, cleared for takeoff.
32,
Wow, look at that climb rate.
There's
Just pointing straight up.
Just saying.
Boeing 1 Tango Sierra, contact departure.
Good day, 1 Tango Sierra.
Watch that nose. There you go, get it down.
Cessna 9552 Hotel, continue on the downwind, I'll call your right base.
Continue downwind, you'll call base.
Continue downwind, you'll call my base, 9552 Hotel.
Caravan 108 Romeo Foxtrot, if you'd like advisories, contact Cascade 124.3, 24.3, good day.
Altitude, gotta drop, you gotta be on your right altitude, we're at 25. Don't be afraid to get that power back in, we want at least 90 knots in the downwind.
90 knots in the downwind?
Yep.
Cessna 9552 Hotel, base at your discretion, runway 32, cleared for the option, caution wake turbulence, departing Boeing 737, 3 minutes ago.
32 cleared for the option, and we'll keep an eye out for the wake turbulence, 9552 Hotel.
AirTax 610, frequency change approved, we'll see you in a bit.
AirTax 610, frequency change approved.
Oh no, that's cool, it's an air attack plane.
It's a what?
Air attack, so that's aerial firefighting?
Oh, nice. That's the one that's taking off right now?
Yeah. Or that just took off and that switched frequencies. Okay, so now we can see the runway. Let's straighten out our base turn here. Now let's take a look at how we're feeling. We're at 2,300 feet. We're going to get a nice straight in approach. So, yeah, let's wait until we're on final to actually really start descending here. Keep that turn. Okay, yeah, you can gradually start turning here. All right, now let's go about power 1,500. And then we're going to try to get on to glide slope, and then we'll just ride glide slope all the way in. And we'll do 2 degrees of flaps. 1, 2. 1, 2. Cool. And let's bleed off some airspeed here so we can get about 80 knots, 75 to 80 knots. So we'll just hold our altitude, and then we'll pitch our nose down. Okay. And reduce some of that power, we only want about 1,500. There you go, let's try to ride this in. And use trim as necessary.
Altitude.
It's a good pitch angle.
Yeah, that's good. A little less down nose pitch, so a little more back pressure here. Okay, there's one light. This is a good approach.
Cessna 907 190, Medford
Okay,
runway
there's 2
32,
lights.
taxi Alpha.
More back pressure here, just a little bit. All right, now let's continue tracking that down right to the numbers. All right, power idle. Pull the nose slightly up.
That was flat.
Yep, it's all right. All right, Louis should probably get out of here. Go flaps up and carb heat off. It's already off, and trim for takeoff. Cool, and full power. And Medford Tower, Cessna 9552 Hotel, or requesting a westbound departure.
Cessna 9552 Hotel, left turn out approved.
Left turn out approved, have a great one, 9552 Hotel. I'll tell you one thing, you're picking this up pretty quick.
Doesn't feel that way.
Well, hey, look, believe me when I say I fly with a wide range of skill. A very, very wide range of skill. And this is what, your fourth flight? Fifth flight, something like that?
Yeah, I think it's 4.
Yeah.
4, yeah.
Like, you're landing basically on your own. I'm sure I'm monitoring things and telling you what to do, but, you know, you're almost autonomously landing. Soon we'll start to kind of bring in more performance landings and such, so short field landings, soft field landings, all that kind of good stuff. Thing is, I just don't really like doing that stuff when it's windy out, because you expose yourself to a lot of risk. Let's turn west.
I appreciate that, thank you.
No, but seriously, like, yeah, you're picking this up pretty quick.
What heading do we need to fly for?
Just westbound, 270.
Okay, 170.
270.
270. It's just the numbers that I struggle with.
Oh, we all do. Yeah.
Go back up to 75.
65, because now we're going west.
Okay.
East is, west is best, east is least. So west is evens, east is odds.
Okay, gotcha.
So, or even plus 500, so we'll go up to 6,500, because 4,500 put us right through the mountain pass. And we're going to do a fun landing when we get to Medford, or Grants Pass.
A fun landing?
Yeah, I'll do a simulated engine out spiral over the field.
Okay.
Alright, climb checklist.
Alright, flaps are up.
Cool.
Mixture leaned. Above 3,000. Aircraft lights are on. Engine gauges are all in the green.
Cool beans.
beautiful up here.
Sure is. Yeah, sometimes when I'm flying, I just have to kind of pinch myself and go, okay, wow, we're doing this for hire. This is kind of nuts. So are you saying that you wanted to kind of do like a career pilot track, or
That's my dream. That's what I would love to do. Yes.
Do you know like where you'd want to end up, ideally?
I mean, the only thing I've really thought about is maybe being possible. Maybe get to the regional here, maybe with Horizon Air or something. But yeah, for the longest time, I thought this was something that was like unattainable, and for one, I thought I was too old because I'm almost 32 now. So I'm like, it's too late for me.
I mean, there's guys entering the airlines in their 50s. So
yeah.
But yeah, I recommend checking out online. Just like you can do a search on like different kinds of pilot jobs, because pilot jobs, I think, probably have the widest range of job types of really any profession. I mean, I might say that doctors have a wide range because, you know, you have pediatricians, anesthesiologists, blah, 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 blah. But with, in aviation, you know, you have airlines. You have...
Cessna 90552 Hotel, Squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved, 952 Hotel.
Gulfstream 111 Alpha Mike, Metro ground, clear to Corvallis Airport via the Jackson 1 departure is filed, maintain 111000.
So, yeah, like as in aviation, you can be a corporate pilot. You can do aerial firefighting. You could fly for Air National Guard. You could fly for, like law enforcement groups, like Border Protection Agency or something like that. You could do aerial firefighting, if I didn't just mention that. You can do, like weather observation flights, so you're flying for like the NOAA, and those are the guys who like do the storm chasing kind of sort of thing. You could do test pilot stuff. Let's see. You can go overseas and fly contract missions for like PMC groups. We'll get a 6.5.
6.5?
Yeah. Let's see what else. Oh, cargo stuff as well. That has its appeals. Those guys get paid a ton.
Cargo guys? Cargo pilots?
Yeah. Their cargo pilots are probably taking home $800K a year. And working like, 5 hours a month. It's like kind of silly. It's like they'll say that they're all in trouble with their wives and such because they just basically do nothing and make all this money, and their wives are like, what the fuck are you doing all day? Golfing, baby. But yeah, I mean, there's just so many different ways to skin the cat, so to speak, and not to deter you from airlines if that's your dream, because I say absolutely chase your dreams. But I just feel like so many people think like the airlines are the end-all be-all, or like the one option that you have as a pilot, but there really are so many.
There's a lot of options.
Definitely.
There's some pilots that do their donation flights, but the angel flights.
Yep.
Traffic helicopter.
I thought that would be something that would be cool to do.
There's also Civil Air Patrol that you can do now, basically. Well, maybe not now, but once you get your private, and just kind of start working with them, picking up some hours here and there and getting the flight cadets.
I did see that there was a Civil Air Patrol in Grants Pass the other day.
Yep, yesterday there was two.
Yesterday? Yeah. I look at it like every day, the flight radar, so it's like, I forget what day I saw something. It's awesome when you see a 380 flying above head. It looks like they're so much lower than they are because they're so big. I'm a Boeing fan though, so. Got a 737 tattooed on my arm.
Nice. Yes, Boeings are awesome.
I have thought about the aerial firefighting thing too, so.
Well, they've got 737 aerial firefighters.
Yeah.
That do water dropping missions. Which would be cool as hell, ripping a 737 through the mountains. we're here at 6.5. Let's run that cruise checklist, and then we'll jump right into a descent checklist.
All right, cruise. So throttle is set. Do we need to?
I would bring it back.
Pull it back. 23.
Yeah, that's one.
Mixture is leaned.
Cool.
Aircraft lights are on.
Awesome.
Not using pitot heat.
Okay.
Engine gauges are all on the green.
All right, let's kind of turn more towards that gap in the clouds there. Yep. And now let's do our descent checklist.
Okay, descent checklist. So weather info obtained. You want to go this gap or that gap?
That gap.
That gap. Okay.
Conditions clear below 2000. Temperature 16 Celsius. Dew point 8 Celsius. Altimeter 3011 inches of mercury. Grants Pass Airport. Automated weather observation 163. 8 Zulu. Wind 310 at 10 knots. Peak gust 18 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky conditions clear below 12,000. Temperature 16 Celsius. Dew point 8 Celsius. Altimeter 3011 inches of mercury. Grants Pass Airport. Automated weather observation.
All right, weather's been obtained.
All right. So flight instruments are set. So we want to
3011
Oh, 30.
on the barometer. There you go. There you go.
Now they're set. Now we do the.
So first we just want to make sure everything makes sense. Now we can do the reversion. Cool. Awesome.
Pitot heat, we're not going to use it. Aircraft lights as required.
Cool.
Mixture is set. We're still above 3,000. Descent power.
So,
not descending?
yeah, not yet.
Carburetor heat, we're still above the green. Carburetor heat, engine instruments on the green.
Yep.
Fuel selectors on both. Approach briefing.
All right, so we'll do a simulated engine out spiral to land, so we can start making our way towards the airport.
And EFD 1000 MFD. Oh, we just did that. Okay,
Yep.
so we were ahead of the checklist on that then. Okay.
All good. Okay. I will take controls.
Your controls.
My controls.
That's cold.
Yeah.
You just push it in to turn it off?
Yep.
Okay. Like we got air conditioning up in here.
Grants Pass, Cessna 9552 Hotel is 7 miles to the south, heading to the airport for a simulated engine out spiral to land on runway 31, Grants Pass.
Trying to find my house.
Oh, there you go.
Here it is.
Sweet.
I had to look for my van.
Yep. Alright, so we're here up at 6,000 feet. We're cruising along. All is dandy. Still got our engine. Cool.
Cottage Grove traffic. Skyhawk
Cottage Grove.
3765
That's what I said.
Romeo, currently about 5 miles west. Going to make a teardrop entry for right pattern traffic for runway 33 Cottage Grove traffic. Currently at 2,600.
The frequency's the same and we're just picking them up because we're higher up? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. Exactly that. Deep, deep, deep.
I want to snap a picture of those clouds real quick.
Yep.
So pretty. And the obligatory selfie.
Yep. There you go.
I even use that word right. Oh no.
Oh wow, I lost my engine. Okay, best glide.
5.
Alright, so I'm going up to 68 roughly. Alright, airspeed set. Now I want to find that airport because I know we're right above it. So where is it?
There, to the left.
I want to find it off my left wing this side, so I can't find it yet. Okay, there it is. Now I see that runway. We're going to kind of make our way towards it. Alright, so I'm just slightly enriching my mixture just because my engine isn't actually dead yet. So my fuel is on. I don't know why my engine quit. Let me see my checklist. Awesome. Okay, I'm flipping around here. Engine failure in flight, airspeed 65 knots, place to land, already there, turn towards the best spot, awesome, fuel selected both, carb heat is out, mixture is rich, carb heat would actually go in the real event, or rather carb heat on as it is, yes, never mind, we'll do it as it is. Mixture would be enriched and magnetos to both, they're already on both, okay, primers locked, great. Okay, now power's not restored, so I'll go to power off landing. Airspeed 65, place to land, best spot, right there, got it. Seats and seatbelts are adjusted and locked. If time permits, we'll declare. So mayday, mayday, mayday. Grants Pass, Cessna 9552 Hotel is over the airport at 5,300 feet for a spiral to land on runway 32. Okay, I'd squawk 7,700, and my throttle would come to idle, my mixture would be idle cutoff, fuel selector would be off, flaps as required, then I'd turn my master off once I get close to the ground, and master switch would go off as well, and cabin doors would unlatch. Grants Pass, Cessna 9552 Hotel at 5,000 feet over the airport for a circle to land, spiraling, a simulated engine out, runway 32, Grants Pass. 3-1, Grants Pass. I just want to keep the airport in sight here. Okay, there's our field.
Kind of look at the windsock, see where the wind's going.
Exactly. Want to get as much information as possible. Doesn't look like anyone's up in the pattern. That's what I'm really looking out for here, since this is a simulated maneuver. Someone might not be talking to radios.
Somebody on an ultralight or something.
Exactly. Okay, I don't see anyone in the upwind. I don't see anyone in the downwind. Up here holding off best glide. Alright, we're at 4,000 feet. We might have 1 or 2 more laps. Bet you only 1 line. Probably 2. We'll extend out a little bit to make it 1. Grants Pass, that's 9552 Hotel, spiraling over the airport for simulated engine out landing on runway 31, Grants Pass. Alright, maybe 2 more laps.
Got a couple birds to the right of final.
Yeah, there's a dead deer down there.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I did see that on the way in.
But hopefully they'll be too focused on that deer to want to go and do some stupid shit and fly my way.
Right. There's actually a person down there pulling the deer off to the side of the road right now.
Oh, look at that. Grants Pass, 9552 Hotel, circling over the field for a simulated engine out landing on runway 31, Grants Pass.
1 more lap, I think?
Yep.
And you just put yourself on a good glide.
Exactly. And then I want to slip to land because I don't want to really bring in any flaps unnecessarily. I might do flaps at the end, but if I bring in flaps early, then we won't make the field.
You'd probably want to come in slightly above just in case.
Precisely. Grants Pass, 90552 Hotel, circling above the field.
Altitude.
A simulated engine out landing on runway 31, and we're in a base leg currently. Grants Pass. Okay, now things are looking more normal here. I might have kind of got us a little slow here.
Altitude.
We'll be alright. I'll go directly to the numbers. Yay, everyone lives, yay!
Good job.
Should have enriched in that mixture. Okay, after landing. Pitot heat is off, aircraft lights as required, carb heat is off, mixture, lane for taxi. Transponder 1200, which it is, cool, trim for takeoff. And your controls.
High controls.
Controls. And we'll just park in front of the FBO.
I pulled this thing out.
That's alright, we'll deal with that in a minute. Or actually, here, you could just, these things go in like that.
It's like, oh no, I broke it.
Yeah, just try and squeeze those little guys. And
Okay.
Grants Pass 90552 Hotel, clear runway 31, taxi to the FBO.
Alright. Here we go.
But you see, that's why we slipped to land at the end there, because I didn't really want to bring in flaps and kind of, if I did happen to come in short, have to, you know, land in a field or something. So just slipped to land to kind of make the best of the situation. We were honestly going too fast, or too high. But if I wouldn't have slipped, we would have been all the way down the runway.
Yeah. Needed to go around with no engine.
Right, exactly, exactly.
Not a situation you want to be in.
No, it is not. No, it is not. Hi, Mr. Seminole.
This guy?
Yep. Let's slow down a little bit.
Just thinking, I was like, I'm going a little fast, going.
As long as you catch it.
So when you go over bumps like that, you kind of want to pull back a little bit.
Pull back on the stick, exactly.
When you know they're coming.
Yep.
Is that you?
Yep.
It scared me. I was like, what the hell's that?
Alright, my controls.
Your controls.
And shut down.